Okay, one of these is reclaim and one is good. I hope that I started with the reclaim one, but I'm not sure. Bigger amounts of clay, I will often do this move of coning up and pushing down, just to make sure everything is all nice and happy and aligned. And let's go all the way down, taking our time. Leaving enough clay to trim. This is a regular bowl, so it gets trimmed. Okay, curling my fingers, and I have them all connected to each other for strength. Giving the bottom a curve. And exhaling. Here I can feel that this one is the one with the reclaim because it already has some chunky monkey right here. Let's see what that is. Piece of sponge. Oh yeah. Piece of sponge. Okay, so let's see. Maybe I have a little piece of clay that I can stick in there. Be really nice to have some actual clay in there. Oh wait, from my here. Let's do that. So this is just right off of my little holder, my pointer holder. Okay, better than nothing. Hopefully that was the only little chunky monkey I'm gonna find. But that was a pretty significant one. I always think I'm getting better at my reclaim. Okay, time to start sieving that reclaim. Okay, so now I'm digging under significantly. I'm gonna grab this mound, get my wrist comfortable, and I'm coming up towards that pointer, which feels like it's either a little high or, oh, this is really soft clay. A little high or, yeah, doesn't look like it's right at all. So I'm gonna kind of start bringing it to where now I think it should be. I'm not even sure, it might be further out. Okay, here we got lots of clay left here. So let me clean this up. This isn't gonna be my best video because I haven't thrown a large bowl in a while. So I'm gonna have to remember how to do it. That's always the case for me. I'm gonna go from the outside and the middle, hands coming towards each other. Okay, there we go. There's kind of this sweet thing that happens when they come together. I feel this relationship between them. And then just straight wall towards that pointer. Moving in rhythm with the wheel. Okay. So now I'm going to use my fingers. That was a sponge pull. And I'm digging under. A little bit of water on the outside hand. And let's see if we can wrangle this up, up. I'm ignoring what's happening above my hands and paying attention to what's between my fingers. Oops. Getting a little bit of extra clay in between my fingers. It's a little dry. There we go. Use that stuff. Okay, so that was 3 pulls. I should be done at 3, but I'm gonna do one more, kind of a hands like a rib, fingers like a rib pull, and see if I can just kind of thin that wall out a little bit more. Still pulling straight line. straight line for a bowl. Think of it like a wide cylinder. You don't want to get that curve until the very end. You want to get the width and the dimensions of the rim. There's that spot where that sponge was. Okay, that's about as much as I'm going to get out of this bowl. Here I'm going to make my delineation for my rim and flatten that rim out a little bit. Not all the way yet, because it's vulnerable. So the straighter the walls are, the better until the end. Maybe a little space here. Let's see here. Okay, so now what I want to do is that push from the inside. So I'm going to go all the way to the middle, slowly coming out. You can see the wheel's not spinning very fast. Spend extra time down there at the very bottom, and I'm starting to give it the curve. All still moving with the speed of the wheel in relationship with the wheel speed. There's that big sponge bump. And we're getting our curve. And now I'm going to lay the rim out a little bit more. Let's see, and make sure it stays with some angle on it so I have some control of it. Okay, and it still needs a little bit more at the bottom here. So again, last time to the bottom and slowly compressing. And I'm gonna hope that I don't lose it. Little prayer. This is really on the edge. Whoa. Okay. So that's actually good. Sorry. And now it's really on the edge. You can't see the bottom of the bowl, but it's very sensitive right now. This reclaim was pretty soft, but I think it's probably pretty close to the right size for this amount of clay. I'm gonna very gently use the rib on the inside just to see if I can smooth it out. I might need to go back a little bit later and do more of this when the pot can hold itself a little bit. I could also get my heat gun out, but I'm a little bit against them. I'd rather just have it all be natural. I'm a hippie potter. Au natural. Okay, so what I really want is a nice clean edge here for my rim. And I do think that I will need to come back to this a little bit later to finish it up. Of course, I always rather just get it done in one and done. Let's see. We're flirting with the edge here. Okay. I see some of the spots where there's that chunky stuff. I'm not going to touch that right now. Yeah, I'm just going to use my rubber band. It is starting to slump a little bit. Let's see here if I can get that looking nice. Okay. Just one spot right there that has a little line in it. Okay. Okay, and then there's like a little rumble there, so I don't want to mess with that too much. One last little compression right here to kind of fortify that edge. And maybe I won't have to go back to it. I think it's looking pretty good. That's a respectable bowl. It does have this little womp right there. And I might use like a rasp on that later. So what I will do is, as gently as I can, get this off the wheel. This is the spot where like sometimes just a little too much, like the back should have a warp in it, or just too much, like how flat it is.